Hello, everybody. My name is Christopher Cole, and because I'm recording this in January of 2017, I'm the first vice chair of the Pima County Libertarian Party. I don't watch the Oscars, the Golden Globes, the Grammys, the Emmys, the Tonys. I don't watch any of those, hey, look at us, see how great we are, narcissistic self congratulation programs. I don't watch them. I used to. Got tired of it. There was nothing in it for me, really, as far as I could see. I don't watch that many movies anymore either. I got a lot of DVDs over here. And you can see some back there behind my right shoulder. But I don't go out and watch movies in theaters anymore. It's just me. So when Meryl Streep did her little hate speech for the Golden Globes, I had to hunt her down and see who she was to try and. Do I know her? Have I ever seen anything she's in? Turns out I probably have, but I don't remember. But listen to the text of what she said. Hate speech. Ever since the November election, a lot of people, primarily what could be normally called the left wing, have gone bonkers. Yeah, rioting in the streets, people crying and screaming, "He's not my president." Commentators have started calling this Trump derangement syndrome. And I read something in one of the news sites that I visit, and the author of the article said, well, the reason the left is doing this is they're not used to a worldview other than their own being mainstream. Now, those on the right, the conventional right, all the time turn on TV, go to the movies, watch these let me pat myself on the back shows, read novels. Worldview is not always, but almost always that of the progressives. So those on the conventional right are used to having to deal with worldviews other than their own. Those on the conventional left are not. Thus, Trump derangement syndrome. It's gotten old as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, Hillary Clinton won the popular vote. As I've mentioned before, if her win in California was dropped down to the average of her win in the other 19 states she won, Trump wins the popular vote. So, hey, let's just have California elect a president. But we're a republic, not a democracy. So, Trump won. Like it or not, and they don't, barring some emergency, Donald Trump is going to be the president for the next 4 years and probably, given recent history, the next 8 years. And the Trump derangement syndrome is a very good explanation for this latest scandal. where the mainstream media is reporting on an anonymous source with no proof, no evidence, nothing, that Donald Trump had prostitutes performing various and sundry gross acts in Moscow, and the Russians, of course, have all sorts of videotape on that. Well, I don't believe it. And until I see evidence, I'm not going to believe it. Because the people that are pushing this have been caught out in Trump derangement syndrome lies too much already. Donald Trump, and I am not a fan of Donald Trump. I don't like his politics. Donald Trump is going to be president for the next 4 years. I don't like Donald Trump. I don't like his politics. He has a few, and I'm going to emphasize a few, good points in his politics. But the bad outweighs the good. Between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton in the last election, the difference was the both authoritarian statists who will perhaps use the Constitution as toilet paper is a little bit gross, but I think maybe it's accurate. I don't trust Donald Trump, but I think he's getting libeled and slandered. And I think all of these Hollywood types and all of their wonderful pat me on the back speeches that they give at these award shows just before they go back to their gated communities, and the only minorities they see are maybe the gardener, maybe the maid, and they have the gall to tell us that we're somehow wrong because we rub shoulders with minorities all the time and we get along with minorities all the time, but we don't agree with these celebrities. You know, movie stars rarely say anything intelligent unless it's from a scriptwriter. And even then, it's problematic. Trump derangement syndrome. I hope, although maybe it's hoping against hope, I hope that these Hollywood celebrities and all of these others suffering from Trump derangement syndrome grow up, get a clue, mature, and stop it. There's a lot that needs to be done in this country. Their politics, their philosophies haven't fixed anything. Trump's going to try his. Probably not going to fix anything either. But it's his show now. Grow up. Get over it. As always, unless you honestly look at both sides of an issue, you don't have an opinion. You're a parrot. Thank you.